Hi, this is the Gypsy Rover with Jokers on Duty. We had some more of our haunted house tonight, a little bit. It was just like a sound pickup. And tomorrow night is going to be the full haunted house tomorrow night. So you'll get to see the actual haunting of both rooms. And again, tomorrow night it is an open door. And you behave yourself, mister. Mr. Little Troublemaker over here. And so our special guest replicant that was out last night and tonight that you've seen, and that he is now locked away and put away till next year. So he won't be out tomorrow night. It was only out for tonight. It was only out for last night and tonight. So it was a closed door. And so we wished it farewell and goodbye for this year and that kind of thing till next year. So anyhow, it is put away. It is authentically locked down. And Atreyu, what kind of mischief are you getting into now, buddy? I don't think Pringles Pete wants a tail in his face. And so anyhow, that's what's going on tomorrow night. We are now down to Halloween night tomorrow night. That is the haunted final party of Hunter's Cabin. Hang on a second. Atreyu, this is getting disruptive, buddy. Okay? Stay down. And, anyhow, I'm back. So tomorrow is the authentical haunted part of Hunter's Cabin, which is because it's tomorrow night, it's Halloween night. So again, after Darkfall, it is going to be a big night with Halloween. It is going to be a big night of authentically haunting all the way through, and that. So again, this is the big live stream haunted Hunter's Cabin party that all the characters were trying to get to that they could not get to, and that. So that replicant will not be out tomorrow night. Like I said, that was only out for last night and tonight, and with it being Devil's Night, and so it's finally locked away for till next year. So on that, so it's resting in the back of the closet, and that. So it is going to stay there till next year. Then and again, it will come out for 2 nights, and 2 nights before Halloween. So so it'll be out on the 20, like it was this year, the 29th and the 30th. And so next year, Hunter's Cabin is going to haunt the whole month of October. So again, that's going to come back out next year. So anyhow, that is. That replicant is done with for this year, and that. So tomorrow is now going to be just the haunting of Hunter's Cabin. So you're going to get to actually see the ghost replicants in this, like you've seen in this room. So this room is going to be going, and the other room is going to be lit up. So the 2 rooms are going to be lit up tomorrow night, and it is going to be two open door studio. So there'll be this main lounge studio, and then there's going to be the other one that is all going to be finished dolled up by tomorrow night. So that I'll finish dolling that up first thing in the morning and that kind of thing. And we are still going to have our socials and that kind of thing after tomorrow night's haunted session. Again, there is going to be the actual unveiling of the robe. There is going to be unveiling of the robe of Ian. There's going to be the unveiling of the dummies again. So again, you get to actually see one last time on what the ghost replicants are underneath and that kind of thing, and what objects have been used to doll them up for this session. So these sessions here does fit into the Dark Hunter's Cabin challenge. So that we did earlier. What we did earlier was the Dark Hunter's Cabin card game challenge. That was when I had the living room all dolled up, and that. So we had a bit of a break because we had the movie nights in between. Now, with it being so close to Halloween, this is the haunted Halloween Hunter's Cabin part Celtic Party Hoedown. So this is the main part of the party that the characters would have made it to if they had survived, but none of them survived. They all became trapped ghosts of Hunter's Cabin, and that. So and you've probably seen our scary guest we had for 2 nights. That is really if you really look closely in these videos, that is the really spookiest part and that kind of thing. And even if you see, like you've probably seen, I'm surprised again. All these nights so far, we've heard from Ian. That's outrageous, because we didn't think he those two twin native headless headhunters would actually speak. But again, I thought they'd probably be quiet all the way through. But maybe they got the case of the chitter chatters this year and that kind of thing, and so they're in the spooky mode this year, so that's probably why they got a chance to actually speak with you and that kind of thing on here and that. So again, under the unveiling of the robe and that, you will actually on Tuesday night, or it'll be Tuesday night at the end of the haunted stream, which the haunted stream is going to go longer tomorrow night. So again, with it being Halloween, it is going to go authentically longer. The fireplace is going to be going. The 2 doors are going to be open. The red shirt that you've seen over the guest replicant that I'm actually wearing will be laid out on the table. Again, that will be tomorrow night. That replicant is not coming out anymore this year. That was only, like I said, for the 2 nights. That was a special guest for the 2 nights. So the unveiling for this year and that. So you won't see it until next year for probably only 2 nights again. The 2 nights before Halloween. Then when that is out, it is a closed studio door. So that's a private filming because of how powerful it really is. So that way it's treated with good hands, it's treated with good care. It is like that kind of a replicant is usually kept locked under key, the same way as you would any type of anything, like if you're into collecting rifles and that kind of thing. Well, that type of replicant is treated the same way. It is actually locked up. So it's out of the hands of children. It is out of the hands of out of the wrong hands. So that way it is well looked after. Again, with me being a past Orange Mason, we're the only ones that can actually touch those replicants. We're the only ones that are allowed to actually go and sit on those replicants, and that's what we've been doing for 1,050 years, and that kind of thing. From generation, it was handed down from generation to generation. So anyhow, just let you know, don't ever mess with those, because like I said, those are not toys. They're very, very powerful replicants. Like I said, I'm also a horror movie collector. I only collect that kind of thing because I'm into the horror movies, but I never use them. So again, like I said, it only comes out twice a year, once a year, twice, and that is for Halloween. And then it's then under common respect, we say our farewells, goodbye to it, because you have to say goodbye to it. So anyhow, that way it doesn't make a channel to come through, or nothing come through and haunt you. So that way it's treating it with respect, and you always say goodbye to it, because if you don't say goodbye to it, it's like leaving your front door open, and it's like inviting a burglar to walk right into your home and take all your crap. So anyhow, like I said, people like my grandfather that was a Freemason, or like me that was an Orange Masonic at one point in time, are the only ones that know how to handle those replicants, that are trained to handle those things, and can handle them safely. So, like I said, those are never ever to be totally messed with. consider this a Halloween message. So, again, like I said, that was only a guest for these 2 nights this year. So, next year, again, it'll come out. It is going to come out every year, but only for 2 nights before Halloween, and then it gets every night. It gets locked down. It gets put away between the 2 nights, and then the Devil's Night, it comes out for a bit, and the night before Halloween, only on Devil's Night, and then it gets locked down and put away like it did the night before. And then it doesn't come back out till the following year. It stays totally under combination lock, and it stays well secured. So, and it's put back in a far back closet. So, it is well looked after type replicant. And so it like I said, it's like, again, it is a replicant. It does have a mind of its own, that kind of thing, like any of us human, we all have a mind of our own, and that. So again, tomorrow night will be like I said, that replicant is done for this year. Like I said, you won't see it again until next year's Devil's Night, and that. So that is locked away, put away, and that's secured and locked down. So and that. So tomorrow night is going to be the actual Tentacle Haunted House. So again, tomorrow night the fireplace is going to be on. There's going to be the special lighting. I've got the other studio room up and going, and that kind of thing. So that is going to be all finished, all up tomorrow morning. A little bit of bits and pieces here and there, and that. And Pringles Pete is here. Ain't you, Pringles Pete? Yay, Gypsy Rover! Just let you know, I am Pringles Pete too. So if I forgot to change the camera over, sorry, but at least now you know who does Pringles Pete, and you kind of know who also does Ian and Ivan, voices of the 2 twin native headless headhunters, and that kind of thing, an anonymous one. So again, I let that one slip for you. So. Since it's so close to Halloween, and then you will be seeing the unveiling of the hood, so you get to actually see who's under that hood, and that kind of thing tomorrow night. And so anyhow, keep tuned in, because it's going to be a spooky, haunted time. And again, you can see I've got my felt curtain. You see how it went since the sun's gone down. It's a thicker red. It is gone down to a thicker red because the sun is down, the sun's not shining through it. When the sun comes up during the daytime, it shines right through. So that's why during the day streams, you're going to see the sun just beat through, and at night, it goes a nice thick red like this, and there's nothing shining through it. And also too, I'm also going to make up some trivia questions. So before we start into our Christmas shows, there's going to be one final show in November from the Halloween shows here, and then there's going to be a trivia question just to close off the Halloween shows, and then we're going to start into Christmas shows, and that. And then before we go into Christmas, we have our bonus. With it being November, there is a bit of a bonus because that will take us into Christmas. There is going to be the Remembrance Day Parade. Again, the parade comes up and down Burford Street here in Wyerton, and it goes down to the cenotaph, and then the pipers go down once, and then they go back up again, parade back up again to the Legion for the pipe band, and that will be live streamed on Remembrance Day. And then the Santa Claus Parade will be live streamed from my window too, so be prepared about that. Everything's coming up quite quick. Like I said, we're almost through Halloween, which is my favorite time of year. My wife is going to decorate the living room up for Christmas. She's going to clean it up, decorate it all up for Christmas. So again, there's going to be my studio lounge here that's going to be decorated up for Christmas, and the other one's going to be decorated for Christmas. And like I said, the Halloween lights are staying up. I'm not taking those ones down. Only thing that gets put away is the strobe light, and the dummies will be taken down. And then there will be. Then I will add. I'm going to add the actual Christmas lights up too. So, and then the haunted fireplace won't be haunted by Christmas time, and that'll be a nice Christmas. That'll be like a nice Christmas thing, and so anyhow, with the give you the nice spiritual, give you the nice Christmas feeling. So again, the fireplace is going to light up for that, and so again, of course, the fireplace will be on, but. It'll be under different setting lighting. It'll be under brighter lighting. It is going to have decorations on it for Christmas and that kind of thing. And back to Halloween, to Hunter's Cabin. Tomorrow night is the last final night for Hunter's Cabin. That is the big party celebration. That is the big Hunter's Cabin celebration that everybody that camped in Hunter's Cabin was trying to make it for. And it didn't make it because they became ghosts of Hunter's Cabin, especially Buzzsaw. Bye-bye, Buzzsaw! Since now he's a ghost too, and that kind of thing. And I hope he's proud of it. Because he challenged the devil. He tried to challenge Hunter's Cabin, and that's a big no-no. When you play the Jack of Spades on a black dice, watch out, because that puts you, like I said, Dark Hunter's Cabin challenges, that puts you on a challenge. Then he tried to outrun them, but he tried to play a smarter hand. He tried to outrun them, but then he played another stupid hand and got himself caught. So he ended up as being a ghost of Hunter's Cabin. So he played a smart hand, then he played a stupid hand, then he played a stupid hand, then he played a smart hand, then he played a stupid hand again. And that's so. Man, don't ever play poker with that dude. Cause he plays stupid hands. No, just kidding. But yeah, so he got himself caught on that wicker square, and that kind of thing. So, and that so I don't think he's gonna make it in here to the hoedown tomorrow night. But no, just kidding. No, you won't see him because it's too, like I said, it's too frightening on him and that kind of thing. And he couldn't complete the challenge or whatever. I told him through the daytime of the tour of what the challenge would have been. It still frightened him, and that even in the daytime. So where nighttime is Hunter's Cabin is more, like I said, Hunter's Cabin is frightening during the day, but not as bad. Hunter's Cabin is more frightening at night than anything in the dark, especially if you're going on the Dark Hunter's Haunted Cabin Challenge, and at midnight, and you have to walk past the cemetery. That's the spookiest thing to ever do. That especially in the dark with no flashlight and that kind of thing. It's and you got to Boy Scout your way past, so you gotta let your Boy Scout instincts kick in. So again, tomorrow night, Hunter's Cabin, one last time. It is going to. Tomorrow is the final of Hunter's Cabin, and so that way it completes this year. Hunter's Cabin is going to be fully completed this year, and that kind of thing. So again, it will be back around next year, but it won't be in the Dark Hunter's Cabin challenge card game like it was this year. Next year, for the whole month of October, we're going to have probably new sound effects, probably new everything. It's all going to be added to, and that kind of thing. And we're going to be totally stretched out. This this studio room, the other studio room, and the living room. So, prepare for next year. So next year it's going to be wider, it's going to be bigger, and way more spookier than it is. Like, this alone was spookier. You even seen last night where it showed Ian opening up the replicant. Tonight, it was already pre-set up, and the fireplace was already. You've probably seen Ian turn on the fireplace. The lights were probably already plugged in. You've probably seen that too on there too. That kind of thing that you seen last night. So again, it is and that. So tomorrow night. It is going to be the full Dark Hunter's Cabin Haunted Party Hoedown. So again, that is going to be the big stream night, that is going to be everybody enjoying themselves. That's going to be me enjoying myself. That is going to be, a walk through, that kind of thing of the both studio rooms, and that where I've got the bit of the setup here, and again you've got a couple setups in there. So that's when you get to tour with Ian from this studio room to the other studio room. So that is going to be the big ghost walk for Hunter's Cabin. And so I hope everybody's enjoying these streams. And please feel free to go back and follow the Dark Hunter's Cabin Challenge and watch those Dark Hunter Cabin Challenge videos. And that, because these sets does fit in with them. So to let you know that this is the big finale of Hunter's Cabin. So again, it started out with the living room being decorated, and then it moved right into the big finale. We do still apologize for the Saturday night, because everything was being changed around. Everything was being reset up into two small studios, and that kind of thing, so I am filming now out of the two rooms, that kind of thing. Like I said, I've got a bass phone in every room. See, bass phone. So I only answer the bass phone only. Try if I'm on a live stream, do not call my direct cell phone, because it disrupts the video stream. It's called my baseline, that kind of thing. So that way it won't disrupt the stream if I'm on doing a live video. And also too, MFers tomorrow night is going to be in Niagara Falls, Ontario, and they're taking they're going on a ghost hunt tour, real ghost hunt tour through the Screaming Tunnel in Niagara Falls, with a paranormal investigating TV show called Fog TV, and which is led up by Paul Lucer of Guelph, and he's a paranormal hunter, investigator of Guelph, and so the Fog TV represents Paranormal Hunters of Guelph, and he's got a couple good locations that he's investigating and that kind of thing of paranormal activity, and that, so that's going to be going on, and MFers Live is taking the live coverage of that. So again, they're actually going to authentically take you through that, and so they're going to be live tomorrow night from Niagara Falls, and that. So like I said, my Hunter's Cabin is still going to go tomorrow night, and because it's final, this is the final Hunter's Cabin. Tomorrow night is Halloween night, and like I said, this is the big spook night, and that. And so again, we wish you a happy Halloween, and that, and also too, and that, have a safe one, and we'll see you here tomorrow night again, one last time, for the Dark Haunted Hunter's Cabin Halloween show party hoedown. We'll be waiting, and so will Ian, and so will Ivan. And whatever you do, don't slip on the Wicca Square. Don't sprain your ankles. Don't sprain your neck. And don't lose your Pringles. And don't lose your head on the evil Wicca Square on the north-south side of Hunter's Cabin. Have a great night and sweet dreams. Happy Halloween. This was your Jokers on Duty. Have a great night, guys.